Most of us are living according to an industrial age operating system that hasn't been updated in 100 years. We measure our worth by hours sat in a chair and our success by the size of an absolute salary. But have you ever noticed that the busier you get, the further your actual goals seem to recede? We are taught to treat life as a linear trade, your youth and health in exchange for a deferred freedom called retirement. Timothy Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek is often dismissed as a get-rich-quick manual, but that's a superficial reading. At its core, it is a surgical critique of how we value human time. It asks, what if the most expensive thing you own is your current way of working? Today, we are analyzing the mental models of lifestyle design. If you're starting to realize your salary is a bad deal for your time, hit subscribe. We do deep dives weekly. To understand Ferriss, you have to discard absolute income, the total dollar amount you earn. It is a vanity metric. Instead, we must look at relative income. Relative income is calculated by your earnings per hour, factored against the W factors. These factors are what you do, when you do it, where you do it, and with whom you do it. Control is the variable. If an investment banker earns $500,000 but works 100 hours a week and has zero control over his location, he is time poor. If a freelancer earns $80,000 but works 10 hours a week from a low-cost, high-lifestyle region, they have higher relative wealth. This is geo-arbitrage. The ability to earn in a strong currency and spend in a weak one. It's purchasing power without the debt of time. Most productivity advice tells you how to do more things in less time. Ferriss argues this is a form of lazy thinking. First, Pareto's law. 80% of your meaningful output comes from 20% of your tasks. Focus on the vital few. Leverage. Second, Parkinson's law. A task will swell in perceived importance and complexity to fill the time allotted for its completion. Being busy is often a form of procrastination, specifically procrastinating on difficult, high-leverage actions by doing easy, low-leverage ones. Efficiency is irrelevant if what you are doing is useless. It's better to do the right thing poorly than the wrong thing well. Most people treat their attention like an infinite resource. It isn't. Every piece of just-in-case information creates cognitive leakage. Ferriss advocates for selective ignorance. This isn't about being uninformed, it's about being critically focused on what leads to action. Think of your brain like a computer with limited RAM. Every open tab of useless information slows down your ability to solve complex problems. By adopting a just-in-time information model, only learning what you need exactly when you need it, you reclaim your mental bandwidth. The 4-hour part of the title comes from automation. But here is the insight most people miss. You cannot automate what you haven't first eliminated. Leverage is the secret. You cannot automate a mess. The framework follows a strict logic gate. Eliminate, delegate, then automate. The goal is to build a muse, a business that exists to fund your lifestyle, not consume it. Build the machine, don't be the tool. This requires moving from a craftsman mindset, where you are the tool, to a systems architect mindset, where you build the machine. Let's be direct. The 4-hour workweek has aged. Specific tactics are dead, but the underlying principles of leverage remain. To live this way, you must accept isolation. You have to be okay with being unproductive in the eyes of society. Odd one out. The criticism that not everyone can do this is irrelevant. This isn't for the global economy. It's a blueprint for your life. Leverage is the key. Most people don't know what they would do with their time if they had it. Ferriss calls this fear setting. Let's start the audit. Define your nightmare scenario. If you changed your life, what is the absolute worst that could happen? Usually, it's just temporary. Fear. Define your target monthly income. Calculate the exact cost of the lifestyle you want. You'll find it's much lower than you thought. Value time. The ultimate insight of the 4-hour workweek isn't about sitting on a beach with a drink. That gets boring after 2 weeks. The goal is liberation. It is the ability to work on things that matter because you want to. Move from being a human doing to a human being. Liberation. Choice. When you stop measuring life by the 40-hour workweek, you realize freedom is a series of tactical decisions you make every morning. Morning decisions. If you're ready to stop being busy and start being effective, go find your 20%. Like and subscribe for more deep dives. I'll see you in the next one.